This story is not about a superhero. It is not about a billionaire who was born rich. It is not about a man with special talent. This is the story of an ordinary man who chose discipline when comfort was easier, who chose consistency when motivation disappeared, and who chose character when no one was watching. This story is for adults who understand pain, for people who have responsibilities, for those who are tired, confused, and still trying. This is the story of a disciplined man who didn't just change his life, he inspired the world. Every morning at exactly 4 a.m., his alarm rang. Not once, not twice. It rang once because he never needed a second chance. While the city slept, while lights were off and excuses were ready, he sat up on the edge of his bed. No dramatic music, no motivation quotes on the wall, just silence and choice. His body begged him to sleep. His mind whispered, "Just today, rest." But discipline answered, "Just today, stand up." So he did. He washed his face with cold water, not because it felt good, but because it reminded him he was alive. That morning routine never changed. Not on weekends, not on holidays, not when life hurt. People think discipline is loud. It's not. Discipline is quiet. It happens when no one claps. There was a time when his life looked normal. Average job, average salary, average habits, average dreams that never left the notebook. He scrolled too much, procrastinated often, promised himself tomorrow more times than he could count. He wasn't lazy, he was distracted. He wasn't weak, he was undisciplined. And one night, sitting alone after another long day, he asked himself a question that changed everything. If my life continues like this, will I respect myself in 10 years? The answer hurt. He realized something painful but powerful. No one was coming to save him. No mentor, no miracle, no motivation wave. Only his daily choices. That night, he wrote one sentence on paper. "I will do what is hard now, so life becomes easy later." He didn't know it yet, but that sentence would rebuild him. He didn't wake up disciplined overnight. He started small. Wake up at the same time. Make his bed. Read 10 pages. Exercise 20 minutes. Speak less, work more. Simple rules, non-negotiable. Some days he failed. Some mornings he wanted to quit. But here's what made him different. He never quit twice in a row. He learned that discipline isn't about perfection. It's about returning. Return to the routine. Return to the promise. Return to yourself. While others waited for motivation, he relied on systems. While others chased comfort, he trained discomfort. Slowly, quietly, his identity began to change. He no longer said, "I want to be disciplined." He said, "I am disciplined." Discipline is not popular. When he stopped partying, people said he was boring. When he stopped complaining, people said he was cold. When he stopped explaining his goals, people said he was arrogant. But the truth was simple. He was busy building a future that didn't need approval. Friday nights were silent. No messages, no invitations. Sometimes loneliness sat next to him, but instead of running from it, he used it. He trained while others slept. He studied while others relaxed. He invested while others consumed. Discipline cost him comfort, but it gave him clarity. And clarity is addictive. Life didn't become easier. In fact, it tested him harder. He failed. He lost money. He was rejected. He was doubted. There were nights he stared at the ceiling, questioning everything. But discipline gave him one powerful ability: emotional control. He didn't react, he responded. He didn't escape pain, he learned from it. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" he asked, "What is this trying to teach me?" Pain stopped breaking him. It started shaping him. Months passed, then years. Still no one noticed. No viral moment, no sudden success. But something was changing. His body was stronger, his mind was sharper, his habits were clean. He spoke with confidence, not loud confidence, but grounded confidence. People began to feel something different around him. Not fear, not jealousy, respect. Discipline has a presence. You can't fake it. One day, an opportunity came, not because he chased it, but because he was ready. Others saw luck. They didn't see the 4 a.m. mornings, the sacrifices, the boring consistency. He didn't celebrate loudly. Disciplined people rarely do. He simply adjusted his routine and kept going. Success didn't change him, it revealed him. He didn't preach discipline, he lived it. People started asking questions. How do you stay focused? How are you so calm? How do you keep going? His answer was always simple. I do the work even when I don't feel like it. That was it. No magic, no shortcut, just discipline. His story spread, not through noise, but through impact. People didn't admire his money, they admired his control. In a world addicted to pleasure, he mastered restraint. In a world full of excuses, he chose responsibility. He reminded people of something powerful. You don't need more motivation, you need more discipline. Today, his life looks successful, but what inspires the world is not what he has, it's who he became. A man who keeps promises, a man who respects time, a man who controls himself before trying to control life. And that is the highest form of power. If you are watching this, this is your sign. You don't need to change everything today. Just change one habit. Just keep one promise. Just show up one more day. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-respect in action. And if an ordinary man can do it, so can you. Start today. Wake up early. Choose discipline. And let the world notice later.